Afternoon baseball here on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Kyle Hendricks gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
Striding into the box, Hannes Wagner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees, our game time temperature. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Batting second, the right fielder, Dave Parker.
Up next for the Buccos, Dave Parker. First offering on its way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Parker is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Just a touch outside, 1-2. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Ralph Kiner. First pitch on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Parker, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Trevor Williams, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Standing in, Ryan Sandberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Bryant. Sandberg.
And now a pitch on the way. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And there's out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His previous history with Trevor Williams. He's a .375 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still even at 2-2. And the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Popped up. Wagner's got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Willie Stargell. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Stepping in, Andrew McCutcheon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. McCutcheon is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jason Kendall.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jason Kendall. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1 for count.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dave Kingman.
Kingman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hot shot to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heat?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ernie Banks is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Williams has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Ready with the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. On they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Looking to minimize the damage here. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Here's the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's right there, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on the show right after this. Leading off the inning, Bill Mazeroski, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Settling in now, Colin Moran. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. The pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder into the basket, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Standing in now, Trevor Williams. As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Coming to the plate now, Hannes Wagner. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. First pitch on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Slow roller out to short. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And the pitch. This is in the air out to left field. Kiner's there. One away.
Now batting, third baseman, Bryant.
Striding in, Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. One out, nobody on. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Willie Williams. Line drive to center field. McCutcheon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker.
The right fielder, Dave Parker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Banks. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Coming to the plate now, Ralph Kiner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see a pretty good differential there, with one starter topping out at 94 and the other a fairly pedestrian 89. So striding forward now, Willie Stargell comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Two out, nobody on. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Dave Kingman.
The right fielder, Dave Kingman.
Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And another foul ball. The 1-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Ernie Banks. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. The 3-1.
Three-two counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
0-1, here's the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Into the box, Ian Happ. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Kendall.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and stepping in is the catcher Jason Kendall. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he's back in standing. Another look to first. In now, Bill Mazeroski. Ripped on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The 0-1 on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
To the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The third baseman, Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. One and 2.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Stepping up to the plate, Colin Moran. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
That last at bat when he went deep, man, that was a pretty good changeup. That thing almost was going to hit the ground. This guy's a good low ball hitter, and if he throws another changeup down to the zone, he might go back to back here.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit to short. Banks has got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Williams.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Standing in now, Hannes Wagner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dave Parker.
Digging in once again, Dave Parker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Sandberg's got the throw, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Stephen Brault enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43, Stephen Brault.
Ready for another shot now. Billy Williams. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Billy Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate now, Dave Kingman. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. To 1-2 now. And the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. McCutchen is right there, one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Digging in to try it again, Ernie Banks. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
2 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Pitch on the way. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Seventh inning ready to roll. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ralph Kiner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Happ is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
Now batting, Willie Stargell. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. High and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
At the plate, Andrew McCutcheon.
The center fielder.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. 1 out, nobody on. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
Ball 3.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, Jason Kendall. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now here it comes. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Ready for another chance? Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Javier Baez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
And this will be fouled away. Here's the 0-1. This is popped up. Kendall moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. John Lester will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 35, John Lester.
Bryant Reynolds is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. Fastball just inside. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Adam Frazier will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26, Adam Frazier.
Gerard Dyson will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 6, Gerard Dyson.
In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. First and second here with nobody out. The bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Hit hard to third. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Roy. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Rowan Wick comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Dave Parker will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, the pitch. Wick, a Canadian native. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Ready now, Ralph Kiner 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off. 2-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So now to the plate, Willie Stargell, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Wick is there, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Cub error, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubs 2. Brian Reynolds will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Now at second.
Gerard Dyson will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Number 6, Gerard.
Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Michael Feliz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Sandberg. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball. Here now the 2-2.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Parker's under it. 1 out.
Now batting.
And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Willie Williams. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 10, Kingman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dave Kingman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way.
Hey!
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
And that misses 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Now a throw over.
No, he's in there.
The 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Here now the 2-2. Runner goes for second. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, the pitch on the move again from first. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 4-2. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Under it is Rizzo. One away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Into the box, Jason Kendall. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Bryant Reynolds.
Digging in the switch hitter, Bryant Reynolds. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Down in order go the Pirates, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kyle Crick is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the
Now
ninth.
pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 30, Kyle Crick. Now catching and batting 9, number 58.
Ready once again, Ernie Banks. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. A full count, 3-2 to Banks.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. One more time. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Fouled off. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. A solo shot here to left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He went down on strikes last time up.
Anthony Rizzo.
He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Count still at 1-2. Now the pitch. Fouled away. They'll try again. 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Now the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
Cubs are down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Stephen Brault claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kyle Crick hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.